You bastard. I don't know if rescue's the word I would use. I take it back. I hate you and I don't want to do it. We can do it. You know what? No, not right now. But what I think I'm going to do first is put these next. I got two more stacks of bones for the bank, and these will probably be like my last stacks of bones. So we got a full bag here, and now let's remove these 3 gems. Put another 2 stacks of bones in, and you know what? Let's do 2 trial of style runs real quick here. I did not sell my gems yet now. I still have them available. They're literally worth half the price than they were like weeks ago. So these gems were worth about 4.2 million gold, and now they're worth like 2 mil. Which is still enough to get the mythic mount, but that won't leave me with really much extra for the war within. Yeah, before I go back and do another 2 Sieges of Orgrimmar, I'm going to take a quick little break and do a couple Trial of Styles. I've been killing it lately. I don't need the tokens anymore, so this will just be for the hell of it. I'll be right back. First place incoming. Maybe not. I hope it's Crimson Creations or the winter one. Make me laugh. God, I hate this one. And someone left. Lame ass. I don't like this one at all. Party hat. Yeah, this they make me laugh when it's just the dumbest thing. Alright. His eye, terror of the Tushy. Alright, we're gonna do hero. Damn, bro has the name Lifestorm. It's incredible. You guys wanna do some real music sometime? Philipport, thank you so much for the follow. You came in at an interesting time. Boy, thanks so much for the follow. You alright? It's... This heroic's got cured people in here. Where were they for the mythic? Alright, the next dumb song that comes on, I'm skipping. I want some real music in here. Why do I click my spells? I can't do it. I'm sorry. No more like stupid ass songs. Always one person that's just ridiculously far behind me on like every single fight we get to. Is that a dumb song or a real one? Yes, I do. I do have a macro for my signal. And for my metamorphosis. Ice Earth. So, Klex, you decide if you're gonna join me for the season launch tomorrow. I'll probably be playing 14, 16 hours of Diablo. I died for you, Ice Earth. That sounds so familiar. Like, vaguely familiar. Hmm. Depends on the job situation. Take the next 2 days off. Not worth playing, no. Jobs that are not done would be done on a different day. So you don't lose jobs. If done right, at least. If done right, at least. If they're scheduled for a different day instead of just giving to someone else. Yeah. Well. Reminds me of classic Metallica. The next song that you requested sounds so familiar. Like a song I haven't heard since I was a kid. So I'm kind of curious to see what it is, and if it's a song that like I'm vaguely thinking of. My stream. Dude, I am so freaking hyped to play it. Like, I was playing it the other day because I just couldn't wait. Like, I'm not gonna wait. But, obviously, when you can get on and play and join the group, I'll catch you up to me. But I don't want to wait. I hope they do a drop event on WoW or Diablo soon. I want them to do a. I want them to do a donate, gift a sub or sub with Prime, and get X item in game. They haven't done anything like that since I started streaming, so I'm really curious to see how. Okay, I know the song. I haven't heard the song in a long time. I do like the song. Dude, I forgot the song existed. Dude, I don't remember the last time I heard this. Dude, I wish I knew. I wish I could just go into my brain, right? And just pull up the last time I heard this song and see where I was. I used to listen to the fucking hell out of this song. Arcus, thank you so much for the follow. I'm actually going to add this one to my playlist. There's quite a few songs I can do that to. Like, there's songs that I've heard where I'm like, yesterday, I was like, man, I haven't heard this song since like 6th grade. Because I remember where I was last time I heard some songs. But that song that we just heard, it had to have been well before I was even in middle school. So, that one is a little too far back. There's also some smells that bring me back. I I don't remember where I was, but it was probably like in the last 2 years. This lady had on a perfume that instantly flashed me back to kindergarten. Because the last person I remember smelling like that was my kindergarten teacher back in California, and it was the same exact perfume, and I was able to remember my freaking first grade teacher's smell. I even remember what the classroom looked like. It was a big classroom. We had like building blocks and shit on the sides of the wall. Yeah, yeah. I went to kindergarten. It was Washington. I went to Washington. Same as you, except it was kindergarten. I was 6 in Arizona. No, I came to Arizona when in '98, so I was 5. I remember at Mary's. I remember I got grounded at Mary's, and it was like 8. It was like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and fifth grade. Oh my god. Do you remember? You remember what Mary's living room looked like, right? There was the love seat sofa that was along the wall of Jessica's room, like right before the hallway. I got grounded once, and I was forced to lay on that couch, facing the back, while everyone else was just sitting on the couch, and they were watching Pink Panther, and I could just hear everyone laughing their ass off while I'm stuck facing the back of the couch. Told to go to sleep. Go to sleep, Justin. I turn over, they'd yell at me. Can you guys just let me fucking pull? Like, I'm not asking for the world here. People are missing, please reset it. Do you remember Mom and... I don't remember that, but it seems on par for them to treat me like a dog. Do you remember Mom and Mary telling me there was a monster underneath the fish tank? Mom and Mary told me and Rochelle not to open up the bottom of the fish tank because there was a monster in there, and I legitimately believed it. I never once opened up the cabinet underneath the fish tank. I was scared of hell of getting near that fish tank. But I'm pretty sure the reasoning for it because there's probably like chlorine and bleach and chemicals and shit in there. They just didn't want me to go anywhere near it. I assume that's what it was. But or when we were in the car at night and we were driving somewhere, Mom and Mary would always tell me and Rochelle to stop talking, and if we talked, they'd drop us off on Monster Street. And if we were talking, they would pull over. They would point down a random dark ass street with no lights and be like, "That's Monster Street," and me and Rochelle would shut up. Me and her. The only things I remember about your Goosebump collection is me reading all of the books. I read all of the Goosebump books instead of going to sleep. I really enjoyed reading Goosebumps. I believe I have the Goosebump books in a tote in Mom's garage. They were locked in crates. No, I don't remember that. We poured shampoo and conditioner all over them. Get wrecked, nerd. I was like 3. Yeah, my earliest memories are at 4 years old. I don't remember anything before 4 years old. My earliest memories I have are all of my earliest memories are all at Mary's house. I remember Ron's garage being absolutely insane. It was like a big garage, and he just had every single tool in there. I remember a big ass pile of soda cans by the garage door leading into the house. I remember when me and Rochelle in the middle of the night filled up my little toy car volcano with every liquid substance we could find in the kitchen, and Mom and Mary took us both outside. They stripped us naked and sprayed us down with cold hose. I don't remember falling out the window now. Obviously, I know I did, and I've known my whole life, but I don't have memories of it. There was also the time. I think the reason why I have I think the reason why I have permanent dark rings underneath both my eyes is in the same apartment when we were younger, Klex. Mom and Dad were fighting, and you know those big. Oh my gosh, guess we're going. You know those big heavy glass mugs Mom and Dad have for their coffee. She didn't just throw it at me. She was trying to throw it at Dad, but I was standing right in front of her. So while she was swinging, she swung that as hard as she could, hit me right in the freaking head, and like almost killed me. And she said I was bleeding out of my eyes. My eyes were rolling back into my head. I was unresponsive. Luckily, I have no brain damage. But I think that reason's why I have like these really bad dark circles underneath my eyes all the time. Don't think so. No matter how much sleep I get, I always have these permanent dark rings below my eyes as if I'm tired. I've been hearing it my whole life. Bro, you tired? You get enough sleep? Bro, I slept for fucking 12 hours. I'm fine. Some people just have that. Eh. Yeah, I remember a lot of Mom and Dad's fights. I remember when we lived in Tempe, at the apartments there on Princeton, Washington. Um, Mom and Dad were one of their typical fights. Mom grabs a potpourri bottle and chucks it all the way across the apartment down the hallway, and it shatters on the wall. Like it barely flew past my face. Like she was so close to it having that glass shatter on my head. No, I don't remember any fight. I don't have any record of any of their fights before we moved to Arizona. All of the fights I remember are from Arizona. Yeah. I remember when mom tried to throw a TV at dad, and this is before the smart TVs and flat screens. So we had the big entertainment center, and she literally tries to like wrap both her arms around the TV to throw it at dad. But the best she can do is just pull it out and it just falls on the floor. Now our parents were fucking nuts. My dad would get so drunk he would piss in the fridge. He would fill the crisper in the bottom of the fridge with pee. He would my dad would choke me. He would slam me up against the wall by my neck. He'd scream in my face. He would throw shit at me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was about to say. I somehow remember that of her throwing dad's computer down the apartment stairs. Jumped on the Super Nintendo. Dad smashed through the bedroom door when mom was sitting in front of it. Oh my God, dude. Still going through that BS. When I talk to my mom about the shit that happened back then, she'd be like, "That didn't happen." I'll tell her the things my dad would do to me, and she's like, "If I had known your dad was doing that, I would have killed him myself." And it's like, bro, you were the one that told him to punish us. What are you talking about? In the same apartment in Tempe, mom was taking me to school, and there was a guy riding his bike from right to left, but mom was only looking to her left to check for traffic. And as soon as she starts to pull out, I'm like, Mom, there's a guy on a bike. And she like pulls into this dude on his bike and bends it. And yeah, she bent the guy's bike. And so his name was Lee. Mom and Lee became friends. And he would come over all the time to smoke with mom. She would give him weed, and she also gave him her PlayStation 2 as an apology for breaking his bike. You and your brother both confronted your mom too, and they always said we could have had a worse life before it never happened. Yeah. You could have had a worse life. Yeah, you could have been locked in a basement for like 30 years. Just because some people have it worse doesn't mean you should be happy for what you have to deal with. Frosty Boy, thanks for the prime, dude. If anyone else has a prime just sitting around, feel free to use it. You can pay for my lunch today. His first job he had made sure you got a PC and a WoW sub. My other brother, not the one that's in chat right now, the one I live with, he got me into WoW back in 2006. When I would watch him play, I'd be like, this is the coolest game I've ever seen in my life. My first character would have been a mage, but my brother is playing a mage. And I didn't want to make the same like character as him. So he's like, play a druid. A druid is kind of like a mage. I've been a druid ever since. 18 years, it's been my main character. Not quite like a mage, but it is a spellcaster, which is what I was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't say warlock or shadow priest first. If my brother would have said warlock or shadow priest, bro. I made you get hooked on D3? Really? Really? Okay, since on Classic, TBC, and Wrath, I love Warrior. Everything Kata and after, I preferred Boomy. Well, you got me onto this song, Klex. The first time I ever heard this song, Klexen, was when you lived with Jared on Hasek. And I think it was probably the same day, or like the same week, that we went to go get food, and we found that mod place. And I remember I was sitting on the couch at like that place, playing on their modded Xbox, while you and like the shop dude were talking about the Executioner mod chip. Yep. And then I think we were going to Jack in the Box or something. We were on like University and like Stapley or something. Yeah, I was there for that. I was there with you. I was sitting on the couch going through the huge. Alma School. Yeah, I remember exactly where the place is at. They're not open anymore. Every time I drive past it, well, not anymore, but anytime I would drive past it, I would look at the place. But a while back, I noticed that they illegal software or hardware actually. Yep. I could really. I wish I had another modded Xbox. one with up-to-date data storage, and literally just have everything on there. I want an actual Xbox. Everyone's just in the room. What happened? Now there's two people not in the room. Are people getting teleported out of here? Hey, Klex, did you know Final Fantasy IX is the creator of Final Fantasy series' favorite series? Probably because it is the best Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy IX is greater than Final Fantasy VII. Not even close. Even the creator of the game series agrees. Nine was the first one I played, but I had watched Chris beat Final Fantasy VII and 8 countless times. I do not even remember Chris playing Final Fantasy IX. He probably did, but I was like, man, this one's really good. And it was the first one I played because I seen it. It only counts when I play it. I never... Well... I don't think that's true. Move up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. So, I never cared... Someone, like, this fight, you literally have to run up and click the fucking stone to start it. There was no accident there. That was intentional. But, yeah, so a good example is I never cared about Subnautica. Never cared about it one bit. I saw the gameplay, wasn't interested. Chris showed me it years ago, wasn't interested. I watched Barbarous King do a full Subnautica playthrough. Was never interested. Then I decided to watch his playthrough again many months later, and about halfway through the series, all of a sudden I wanted to play it, and now it's like one of my favorite games of all time. It's 2, then 4, then 8, 6. So you're saying it wasn't your favorite game, but now it is? Your favorite Final Fantasy? How much you guys want to bet that someone ninja pulls Garrosh and or we get a drums use? You're gonna pop your drums. Did you ever play Chrono Trigger, Jason? I've never played Chrono Trigger, but if you like Ocarina of Time / Link to the Past, and you like Final Fantasy, supposedly Chrono Trigger is an amazing game. But not until a few years ago. Dude, Jason, the other day, like a week ago, I went to Jack in the Box because I wanted an Oreo shake, and I wasn't hungry at all. But I was like, you know what? While I'm here, let me try something new on the menu and see if maybe I'll like it. So I get my Oreo shake, and I buy a 3-piece of their jumbo egg rolls. Oh my god, dude. Jack in the Box egg rolls are so freaking good. Like, I've been eating them nonstop. Like, half my trash can right here is just full of, it's just full of, the jumbo egg roll containers. Damn, it's so good, man. I don't know if it's pork or if it's chicken and pork, but holy shit, man. They taste so good. Next time you go to Jack's, order the 3-piece. They had the best chicken wings you ever had. After you said that, I went there and ordered them, and they were disappointing as hell. They were not that good. Try their egg rolls, though. Dude! Ah! I'm not helping with this fight. This is the first time I've ever fucking rage quit a run. No, I just kicked myself. It'd be easier than just kicking everyone. I'm not doing Mythic Siege. People just can't fucking read English. I post the group in English. People join the group with English sounding names, but apparently everyone's English skills go out the fucking window. I've said, let me pull boss. Every single boss has been ninja pulled. I got to pull spoils. I pulled spoils. Someone else pulled Thok. Someone else pulled Siegecrafter. Someone else pulled Klaxi twice. Someone pulled Garrosh. Someone pulled Iron Juggernauts. I got to pull the Dark Shamans. And, well, I basically had to quickly pull Nazgrim because someone popped Lust before the fight started. So apparently everyone else, they don't need me, so I just won't be there. They've got a really geared warrior in there and two geared demon hunters, so they're fun. You know what I'll do? I'll do a Throne of Thunder on the Druid real quick. That I don't care what happens in that place. We'll do a Throne of Thunder. I also said I'll call out Lust, and they lusted immediately on pull after Ninja pulling the boss again. So screw it. Alright, I'm about to post a Throne of Thunder, so if you want in, be quick. They're gonna kill it, I'm sure, Frosty. So, you guys are fine. Did you guys kill it, or you leave too? They killed it. I didn't think they needed me. They did kill it, but that wasn't the point. People are so mature in this game. Yeah, no. It was advertised as a carry run. I was very clear at the start. Let me pull bosses. And people pulled more bosses than I did. They ignore the Lust callouts. What should you make for dinner? Make spaghetti with rotini noodles and chorizo or spicy sausage. And then throw in some sauteed mushrooms and serrano peppers. That is how I make my spaghetti, and I love it so much. I wish I had a kitchen I could cook in, or I would have been making it. I would have made it, but oh, JC, you've never been here, right? Someone is leaving, so yes, I can invite you. You are a alliance character, of course. So invites for Pyritis only. Get ready for the queue. You ready? I don't see you ready. Bum, bum, bum. Lex, have you ever seen Chris's apartment before? Have you ever swung by to pick anything up or anything like that? No. I literally am not allowed to cook here. They say if I want to cook here, then I should clean. But by that, they mean clean their whole kitchen where I can cook in it. So, there's been a lot of food I've been wanting to make, a lot of dishes I've been wanting to cook, but the kitchen is so fucking disgusting. The fridge is also just packed full of just expired food that they refuse to throw out. They actually went and bought a mini fridge so they could put more food in the fridge because they don't want to clean out the main fridge. Anytime I put anything in the fridge, they hound me. Is this still good? Is this still good? It's like, bro, I have one thing in this fridge. Can I please have that? I'm forced to fucking eat out every day. You had an idea? Do you still have that idea? Chicken stripes? Chickens don't have stripes. With Frank's Red Hot. So marinate the chicken strips in a bag of Frank's Red Hot. Make some spicy chicken breast. Get some chicken breast, slice it up into strips, stab it with a fork, stab all of it with a fork a ton of times, puncture a bunch of holes, and then marinate it in a bag of Frank's Red Hot or Tapatio, preferably. And make some really spicy chicken strips out of it. Totally a Klexon song here. Nope. I would not have survived. Seal Gyri, thank you so much for the follow.